Back in the spring of 2022, I met up with an old friend, Cooper Gallant, and his brother Colin for a week of fishing and filming on Great Slave Lake at Ice Out. It's the first week of June, and the sight fishing conditions are prime.
Look at that thing. Ooh, gorgeous.
The water level is at record levels, opening up new areas to fish with a boat, and the bays are full of monster pike.
Focus on trying to get the shot.
Holy.
That 40 incher.
Just straight smashing them.
40, 41. That might be up there. She might be still there.
42-ish. I don't think she's much bigger than that, but
Welcome to FNA Adventures.
Oh, Inconnu.
you got him up there?
Maybe. Nope.
Run.
Oh, hurry up.
Oh, I got him! Yeah! No way! Inconnu!
Oh, look at that fish.
So cool. We got to be really quick with this guy. You can't have them out of the water too long, so he's going right back in right now.
Sweet.
Oh, look at that thing. Look good, Coop. Oh!
Right on.
Sweet, what a surprise.
Boom.
Yes.
Nice. Boom.
We were talking about the whole trip, me and Colin. Arctic Grayling was like really on our bucket list, so was Inconnu. They're just such a unique looking fish. Ryan lost one here yesterday, literally in the exact same spot. That could have been it.
Might have been the same fish.
We need to catch a lake trout and mission complete today.
Yeah.
The Great Slave Slam. Unfortunately though, we want to go catch more pike. But I think I know a spot we're going to rip up because this time yesterday we caught 3 nice lake trout.
Yeah.
I think we're going to go buzz that, and then that'll allow us to check out the ice, and we'll decide to run further or we'll go back for pike.
Yeah.
So
Go for the Grand Slam, which is
got
one
2
of each
down.
species.
And then we'll get Grayling tonight. We know where those are, so that'll be 4 species is our goal.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Sitting behind the
See if we can
camera
do
all day
that.
paid off. That's probably been my 10th cast today.
Oh, that's amazing. Now,
Oh, that's amazing.
And it's an Inconnu.
you did a great job. It's super important to get them back really quick. Inconnu have a hard time breathing. They seem to have to swim all the time in order to breathe. If you hold them still, they'll pass out and die, and you'll have to keep them. They're pretty decent eating, but your limit's only 1 up here, so it's just best to get them back, because if you get one that does die, that'll be the one you're going to keep.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
that was a great release. I did that nice and quick. I got lots of photos.
Cool.
It was awesome.
Let's go get
All right, let's go get that lake.
Oh, look at that fish.
Well, as you can see, that's a whole lot of ice. Where I want to get to is through that ice, and we're not about to do that because we could get stuck out here for like a week or more. Our lake trout grounds are frozen. Where we were catching lake trout yesterday is now covered in ice. So I guess we'll just work the ice edge and see what happens. Fish do swim. They're not always in the same spot.
Wait, let me see it.
Who stole my secret bait?
What is it?
Where is it?
What is it?
It's not here. Try this one. That's the secret. Dirty old chewed up tube.
More chewed up, the better they are.
Yeah.
You know that. The uglier the better they are. Nothing better than a crankbait or a jerkbait or any sort of hard bait that is just
A little
mangled.
bit of sandpaper fixes everything.
Yeah.
Get rid of that shine. Let me see the rod. See?
Look what I'm throwing. Never done this before. Just a tube. Big 2-ounce head in there, and we're just strolling them. He's throwing just the regular tube, and then what I did is put that swim bait in the back there, give it a little bit of wobble. And then same thing with Ryan's. He's got a Kalin's, just a grub on the back. So a little bit of both, a little different. Gives it a little bit different action. They'll chew one or the other. Let's do it.
The ice is blown in all the spots that I know to get out to the deep water, to the edge of the channel, where I have a feeling the bait is, because we're not catching any bait, or we're not seeing any bait, we're not catching any lake trout. So this is probably our last day of sun, judging by the weather systems that are all around us and the weather report. So we're gonna take advantage of it, and we're gonna finish this out side fishing. Later on tonight, we're gonna cap it off with some grayling, and hopefully we might get an evening troll in and we can still get that grand slam in and catch ourselves a lake trout. But for now, we're gonna go back to crushing them.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited to roll into a new bay.
Good nose, Coop. Well, we got a dilemma. We were trolling motoring into the bay here, and Cooper said he could smell something burning that didn't smell natural, and we started hunting around and we found it. It looks like our plug is shorted out here. So we evaded a fire, we got it unplugged, it's cooling down now, but we're without a trolling motor now, we can't use it. We're gonna have to get some stuff to wire this direct maybe. I think I have another one of these plugs at home. We can get her fixed up later, but for now we're gonna do our old school. We didn't even bring our anchor, we left it thinking we were smart. We left it back at camp so we could just hook up quickly when we get home, but the wind's in our favor. We're just gonna drift in here. We get to the back, we'll just put the big motor on, we'll motor up and drift again. I got a little anchor, it might slow us down, but I do have a drift sock if the wind gets too crazy.
Yeah.
So we have options. You just kind of got to roll with the punches. This stuff happens. It's not a tournament, so it's not it's not as painful, but it still sucks. But anyway, stay with us. We'll just keep giving her here. We'll leave that open just so we can keep an eye on it. And see if we can't hook up with the big one. We're almost to that spot. That big one lays right around here. Melted wires destroyed my life this year. Okay.
Yeah, first one in the bay.
Getting up on him.
A little squeaker, but there'll be some big ones. Feeling it. Big ones. How big? How big? Like one that's gonna make us scream and go crazy. Our hearts are gonna be pumping. It's gonna be one of those days. Feeling it. That's how it always goes. Something goes wrong, and then it just works out.
Just gotta stick with it, eh? A little bit of change of plans. That's looking like it's got.
Felt big.
Oh yeah. It looks good. Biggest one this day. The high 30s contender. I don't know that she's a netter. The color on her though, eh? She's really clean. 40 incher. Oh yeah.
Lazy one.
I'll go 40 every.
I don't think she knows it's cooked yet. Oh, now she does. Those leeches. Solid one.
Nice, buddy.
Ooh.
How's those worms on your hand there?
Oh, they're greasy.
They're just leeches. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Beauty fish, man.
Awesome. Doesn't get. It's like, I don't know. It's catch a bunch of the little ones and it can get old, but when you catch several over 35 inches, it does not get old. Look at this thing. Nice colors. Get her back in the water.
I've only been able to catch that fish once.
Oh, we're starting to get into them now. We're gonna get hooked up, yeah.
Starting to see him nice.
Well, just like that. Just gotta say they're just about to happen, and
Call that one.
sometimes it happens.
Up here.
On the jig, big mop jig. Oh, that's a 40 incher for sure. No more than that.
Quick release in the corner of the mouth.
Whoa.
That's a good one. That's a big one. 5. I think this is a netter, Ryan. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Gee. Oh. 45.
I'm pretty sure that's a 45.
That is the thickest pike I've ever caught
The
by
line
far.
is out. Line's out. Grab that hook. Dude, that's a 45.
Giant.
That is an absolute.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's my PB.
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure. Oh. Look at this thing. That is by far my biggest pike I've ever caught. Woo! Wow. Look at the thickness. Look at her back, everything, her head.
That's a big one.
My heart's pumping. I'm shaking. Look at my arm. Man. Northwest Territories, baby. Land of the giants. Doesn't get any better than that. Let's get her back in the water.
Congratulations, Coop. That's awesome. We'll revive that in the net for a bit.
Yeah. Giant. Yes. Woo.
Right on, man. Boom!
Ryan, thanks so much.
Oh, you're welcome. That was
Absolute
epic.
trip to remember.
That was on the cast too. No sight fishing for that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Blind casting works.
And it was
Don't
way
always
out
have
there.
to see 'em.
I set the hook and it felt like I
That's
leaned
actually,
into a brick.
That's the spot right here.
Really?
Oh yeah, you nailed it.
Man.
Right on.
I feel my
That's
heart
awesome.
pumping so fast right now.
You said, eh? All these troubles and boom.
Yeah.
45-inch goal.
Yeah.
Done.
That's just how it happens.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
I
write it
guess.
down.
Crazy.
That was
Absolute giant. I don't even know what to say. We've got some big pike back home, and obviously this week, but that's the biggest one I've ever caught. 100%. And I've been pike fishing back home in Ontario for a very long time. They obviously don't grow as big here. They don't grow as big back home as they do here, so just having the opportunity to come here and fish with Ryan and just experience and fish on a new body of water we've always wanted to fish on. It's been on our bucket list for years. We've scratched several bucket list fish off the list this week, and to basically end the day off with a giant like that. And the trip ain't even over. We got 3 more days left. It's just gonna get better. Oh. Ooh. Big one.
So I'm sitting there, I had to cast.
There's so many big fish in this bay right now, it's insane. That's a Tankosaurus.
Boom.
40-incher after 40-incher after 40-incher.
That's like a 42, 43.
Yeah, giant.
Oh.
So nonchalant.
I didn't even know. You didn't even say anything, or did you?
Well, I said I knew what I had to do. I thought you knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah. This is just getting ridiculous.
Here, if you want to get your fish, I'll
No, I mean the fishing.
I'll hold mine.
Tank after tank after tank.
Should we? Do you want to hold yours up
Kinda, yeah.
for a double shot?
A cool side-by-side photo.
Yours is pretty, Coop.
Yeah, mine's prettier. Yours might be bigger.
We can put yours inside. This one.
Yeah.
Little one
This
eats the big one.
would for
It's another
sure
40, 41 incher.
eat that one.
That's epic.
That's pretty cool.
Nothing wrong with that. Just gotta hold on to her. You don't want to bend her tail and try to bring her up. You could break her tail, so the water's deep here. Let her pump those gills. She'll be good to go here in a minute. And let her power out of your hand and good to go. We are covered in pike slime. Well, this has been epic.
Oh,
It's like
unreal.
unbelievable. Spectacular NWT. Giant pike after giant pike.
Giants.
That's the bait.
Holy, that was a good one.
I saw how they're reacting and how Coop was getting them on his bait, so I went to a big glide bait and they're dialed on it. I took the back hook off because they'll eat it. You can see they're grabbing it up at the head. It's a small little trouble up front. I got a little maintenance to do, get her back in order, and we'll get her back out there, so stick with us. There's, I think we're gonna catch another one. Pretty good chance. I got smoked. Were you rolling the whole time? That was sweet. It was just, that made it right there. I didn't need to land it, just to have it eat. I set a little hard, it was a little close, I was excited. But that was big. That was potential for another 45 and a half. Well, that was pretty epic. The wind has changed and it's picked up and it's blowing from the ice to us, so we need to head back to camp, check our stuff, and we need to make a decision whether we're gonna stay or we need to go. There's a lot of clouds rolling in, storms are coming, so we had a pretty epic day fishing. We tried for a little bit more and it seemed to slow down, so we're just gonna go. You can't mess with the weather. If something's gonna move in here, it could get really bad, so we're gonna go get our camping gear and we'll see you back at camp and we'll make a decision. We'll sure be able to get a little bit of grayling fishing in. We don't have that lake trout yet, but I'm happy.
Anything can happen.
You got your 45-inch
Yeah,
pike after calling it, after we melted the trolling motor.
Yeah.
So
literally the last couple hours have been incredible. And again, Ryan, thanks. It's been an absolute blast when you can come out here and catch multiple 40+ inchers. It doesn't get much better than that.
It's been an absolute pleasure to have you guys here. This episode's gonna be epic, but stay with us. We're not done yet. We're gonna head back to the cabin and see what we gotta deal with.
Hopefully we can even get back.
Yeah. Let's get to it. A pretty epic day.
Yeah.
Thanks for co-hosting the show for me.
No problem. Thanks for having me. It's been a blast. Many things have been scratched off the bucket list.
Yeah. We're gonna keep working on that. We got a few days left. Weather's gonna change on us. We got some fronts moving in. We checked the forecast on the inReach. It says probably definite rain. That means it's gonna get foggy out here. But I'm worried about the wind blowing all that loose ice where we were trolling today. It's just outside of this island, and if it blows in here, the wind switches, it could damage the boat.
But plus, we also had a trolling motor fire today, and we need to go deal with that because we don't have a trolling motor right now. So we need our electric bow mount back. We're gonna regroup, head home, get a shower.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure we can't smell each other, but we've been out here for a few days. I'm pretty charred behind the ears. Got lots of sun, piles of fish. We've caught hundreds and hundreds of pike.
Crazy.
But, today was epic. A lot of big 40+ inchers. Your personal best 45 inch.
Yep.
We're gonna have a little bite to eat, try to catch a couple grayling, and we're gonna load up the boat and we're gonna send her back to Yellowknife.
Live well pump. Gas, basically. No spills. Well, we just made it back to the launch. Got our few hours sleep in and noticed the winds were picking up today. They're supposed to be gusting to about 40 or 50. So we packed up our things quick, got out of there, and luckily where we got stuck with the ice last night was all freed up and we were able to get out of there.
Yeah, we definitely got lucky with the winds that pushed all the ice out. I thought for sure we were gonna be there for a couple days at least.
Me too.
But yeah, great Slave Lake. It's not a lake you want to mess around with. It gets rocking and rolling. And it's actually the second biggest lake in all of Canada. The first being Great Bear Lake. But we're gonna go back, get a coffee into us, regroup, and make a game plan.
Fix the trolling motor.
Yeah,
Get some more gas.
we definitely have some work to do. But either way, we're gonna be catching fish here shortly. Somewhere,
Yep.
some way, somehow.
Let's go.
Yeah, see what this wind does.
Yeah.
Let's get that boat on the trailer.